Learning how to touch type. Learning how to touch type is like learning how to ride a bicycle. Once you learn, you will never forget. Let's get ready to type. Where do we begin? Keyboarding techniques. Sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, eyes on your copy, fingers curved over home row keys, and a hand's distance away from the keyboard. What keys do we learn first? Home row keys on the left hand. A, S, D, F. How do we type A? We will use the left little pinky finger. Okay, everyone hold up your left little pinky. Okay, let's go ahead and get our fingers on home row. Let's find the A on the keyboard. And let's practice typing the A while you're looking at your fingers. Now, I'm allowing you to look at your fingers right now. I want you to look and watch that keystroke. Watch that keystroke to the A. Watch your fingers make that reach. Okay, we're going to type about 10 to 15 characters. Stop. Now we want to practice typing the A without looking. So hit enter and return. Let's go to a new line. And let's now practice typing the A without looking at our fingers. So you can either look at your book, you can look at your monitor, okay, you can close your eyes. Go ahead and type. Again, 10 to 15 keystrokes. Good. Stop. How do we type the S? Well, with the S, we'll use the left ring finger. So hold up your left ring finger. Okay, let's go ahead and get our fingers on home row. Find the S on the keyboard. And let's practice typing the S while we're looking at our fingers. Go ahead and begin. Stop. Now we want to practice the S without looking. So without looking, let's type. Practice that S. Quick, snappy keystrokes. I always say, hit it like you mean it. Good. Let's stop. Now, how do we type the D? With the D, we're going to use the left middle finger. Now, we have to be careful on that. Okay, remember this middle finger right here, this is the D finger. Now, please don't go up after class and go to Mr. Holden and say, hey, Mr. Holden, look at my D finger. How do you like my D finger? Don't do that. That's not the right thing to do. All right, let's find the D on the keyboard. Let's get our fingers on home row. And let's practice typing the D while you're looking at your fingers. Good job. Quick, snappy keystrokes. Remember, hit it like you mean it. Let's stop. Now, some of you may be getting a little tired. Your hands are starting to cramp up, so let's stop and let's shake our hands out. Shake your fingers out. Okay? About 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Shake them out. Relax for just a second. Okay, let's go back to home row. Now, let's practice typing the D without looking at our fingers. Go ahead and begin. Stop. Let's move on to the F finger. How do we type the F? Which finger will we use? That's right. We'll use the left index finger. Let's find the F on the keyboard. And again, we want to practice typing the F while we're looking at our fingers. Watch the reach. Lock that into memory. Good job. Let's stop. Now we're going to practice the F without looking. So if you want to, just close your eyes and practice the F. And you can just say it to yourself or in your mind. F, F, F as we're typing. Lock it into memory. Good job. Okay, let's stop. Shake our fingers out. Now, what keys do we learn next? We'll learn the home row keys on the right hand. Okay, those keys will be J, K, L, and the semicolon. Okay, it looks like a comma with a dot above it. Okay, that's a semicolon. Now, how do we type the J? We're going to use the right index finger this time. Okay, so go ahead and find the J on the keyboard. Get your fingers on home row, make sure you're there, and go ahead and practice typing the J while you're watching. And again, the same as we did with the left hand, about 10 to 15 keystrokes is what we need. Now, some of you may be a little faster than others. Some of you have had a little more practice. Good job. That's good. Let's stop. Now we want to practice typing the J without looking at your fingers. Let's go ahead and type. And relax. How do we type the K? With the K, we're going to use the right middle finger. Now, remember guys, on the K finger, okay, we use that K finger in keyboarding class. Okay, let's not show it around other than keyboarding class. Find the K on the keyboard. And let's practice typing the K while you're looking at your fingers. Okay, remember again, quick snappy keystrokes. Good job. Let's stop. Now we want to practice the K without looking at your fingers. So again, close your eyes or look at your screen and type the K. Think about it. Lock it into memory. Good job. Let's stop. How do we type the L? With the L, we'll use the right ring finger. Okay, so hold up the right ring finger. Let's go ahead and find the L on the keyboard. Now, shake your hands out if you need to. Let's go back to the keyboard and let's practice the L while we're watching our fingers. Stop. Now we want to practice the L without looking. Go ahead and type. Good job. Okay, let's stop. Let's shake our hands out. If you need to stretch a little bit, go ahead and do that. Now, the main thing that we want to do is we're typing. We may want to stop and shake our hands out. Do that from time to time just to kind of get the blood flowing back to our fingers. Okay, let's go to the semicolon. Semicolon is going to be our last key for today. How do we type the semicolon? We're going to use the right pinky finger. So let's go ahead and find the semicolon on the keyboard. And let's practice typing the semicolon while you're looking at your fingers. And stop. Let's practice without looking. Stop and shake your hands out. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, now if you'll look up on the screen, I want you to click on the File menu so we're going to be able to save. Now, as we went through and typed, you'll notice, like what I've typed on the screen, your screen should look similar to that. Okay, we've got each of the letters. We've typed each line twice. The first time was looking at our fingers. Second time was without looking. Okay, on my paper here, I've got about 10 keystrokes on each side. Okay, let's get ready to save. Okay, we click the File. Now, the next thing that we want to do on our screen is we want to go to Save As. Anytime we save, I want you to automatically think as Save As, so we can save that file as whatever we want to save it and to wherever we want to save it. If you'll notice on your screen, if you look right here, it says Save In. says desktop. And then from there, right under the desktop, we've got a variety of storage locations that we can go. Okay, go ahead and save to your correct location. Boom, we've got it saved and locked away. Now, you'll notice on the screen right now, I've pulled up some sample typing practice programs. Okay, if you go out on the internet and just go to Google and Google typing programs or free typing programs, there are a variety of different programs available to you that you can use. Okay, many of you have different programs at home already. Some of you have used more programs than others. The programs that we use at school, programs like TyperShark and MicroType Pro, okay, those are all programs that we can use that kind of have some of the fun element in, as opposed to today when we just type using Microsoft Word just on a blank sheet. That'll give you an idea of some different programs that you can use. Now, congratulations. You guys have just learned how to type home row. Now we can get on that bicycle and we can ride. Because remember, typing is like riding a bicycle. Once you learn it, you always know how. Good job. Thanks for paying attention today, guys.